Alright, yo, what's up guys? It's me, Shadow, back again with another tutorial video. This week we're going to be going over how to make the new wave, like, melodic Jersey club beats for SKAI. If you guys are not familiar with SKAI, I don't know, you must be living under a rock or something because, you know, he has had one of the biggest songs on TikTok, you know, in recent times, I guess, or whatever. Okay. Starting off the video, as usual, fumbling every single one of my words. But anyways, yeah, SKAI, he's super cool, his music's super fire, and I really love this sort of like Jersey club wave that he is bringing on. As a Jersey resident myself, honestly, I did not care for the genre until now. Anyways, yeah, I don't really have too much to say for the intro, so I'm just gonna hop right into this video. Starting off, BPM for this beat is going to be 145. I'd say anywhere from like 135 to 145 is a super solid range. Obviously, you can push it, you can get creative, but I feel like that is like a super solid mid-range for these beats. These are the drum sounds that we're gonna be using for this beat. Just some pretty typical Jersey club drums. This is the main drum kit that I use, this Damn D New Jersey Club drum mix. I will leave this link down below. Pretty sure it's a free kit, so yeah, I'll leave that link down below. It was pretty hard finding kits for this, honestly, because I'm not like well versed in the genre. This was the first drum kit that I found. Hashtag TwerkNation28 drum kit. Yeah, I don't know, that one didn't really work out. Then guys, for the melody, we are primarily using Xenology as well as Surge XT and a little bit of Serum. None of these VSTs are required as they are paid ones, and you know, I don't want to force you guys to go out of your way and pay for VSTs, but this is just what I am using for this video. I'm pretty sure that the main VST that Jay Dolly used when he made the melody for this song is Analog Labs, so if you guys want to invest in any plugin for these kind of beats, that's the one that I would suggest. Anyways guys, the first Xenology preset that we're using is the Alpha Bass W. Then guys, within Surge, we are using the Circus 1 key preset. Then guys, we have the Flute Echo preset in Xenology again. Then lastly, in Xenology guys, we have the Music Box preset. This is my favorite sound in the beat. And then guys, the very final sound that we are using is the Swarovski pluck from Sinju Serum Bank. It's gonna sound like this. As you can hear, it's super quiet in the mix, but that's what we're going for. So yeah, guys, that is all the sound selection out of the way. If you guys want access to the FLP for this tutorial video, as well as all of my other tutorial videos, I will leave a link down below to my Patreon. For only $3 a month, you get access to all of my tutorial FLPs, and this is an excellent learning opportunity. Obviously, I can only do so much showing you what's on my screen. It would help a whole lot more if you guys were able to just directly access the FLPs. So for anyone who's interested, I will leave that link down below. Like I said, it's only $3. But we're just gonna hop right into how I made this beat, guys, starting off with the melody. Starting off, guys, we have this seemingly complex chord progression. This is actually a MIDI from 406 Ahmad. Huge shout out to him. I will leave all of his stuff linked down below. This is what the main chord progression is gonna sound like. Now, I know this seems super complicated, and it kind of is, but I'm just going to go through this with you guys in a method that I would typically use to build melodies because I don't know music theory. I'm sure some of you guys don't either, so yeah, let's try to figure this out together. So starting off, guys, we're going to lay out a simple bass pattern, basically F3 to C#3 like this. That is basically the basis for the pattern. Then, guys, we're going to layer notes 7 semitones above the root notes, basically, you know, 6 little gaps right here in between the notes. I'm trying to learn some music theory here. I could be wrong, but I think this is a perfect fifth. I don't know. Could be wrong. That is going to create a chord that sounds like this. Then we are going to go another 7 semitones up. We're basically repeating what we just did again. Now we have some chords that are going to sound like this. As you can see, actually in the second chord, instead of going another 7 semitones up, we actually went 5 semitones up this time. Then guys, it's time to add some accents. We are going to add a C#4 at the end of the second chord, as well as an F at the end of the second chord, and the first chord, but in the second half. Sorry if these words are confusing you, but I'm just trying to go in like a sensible way. So yeah, this is what it's gonna sound like now. Then guys, we're going to add some top melody sounds. And then lastly, basically, we are going to take the G sharp 4, pitch it up an octave. We are going to take the D sharp 4, pitch it up an octave. Basically, what we're doing here is just mainly taking notes that already existed, that we've already created, and just pitching them up in certain octaves to sort of fill the melody out to this. So yeah, that is the main chord progression, guys. Hopefully that made sense. Then, guys, we are going to copy and paste the first chord progression and pitch it up 2 octaves into a different preset. So yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. Then, guys, we have the bass preset, which is going to be following the root notes of the chord progression that we already made. Yeah, not much to say there because that is the simplest part of this beat for sure. Then, guys, we have the music box preset. Honestly, what I did is I just kind of looked at my original chord progression. I saw the notes that were there. That obviously not a great recording today, but you know, it's okay. I can fix this in editing, I hope. Yeah, basically I just went through, guys, and I basically just placed these pretty randomly on notes that already existed because I knew that those would be in key, and this is the pattern that I created. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I like this pattern a lot because I just really enjoyed the preset. This is the last melody pattern, guys. This is the lead, and it's going to sound like this. Essentially, what we have going on here is the same thing that we've had going on since the beginning. Basically, we are taking notes that we already know are going to work, being that we started with the original chord progression. We've already used F, G, G sharp, D sharp. You guys get the point. We've already used these notes. You can basically just go to the original chord progression, kind of click these in over the notes that you already have. Just play around, experiment until you have a super fun lead. The only special thing we're doing is we're going to copy and paste this over and then pitch it up an octave by doing the control up arrow. That will create some movement in the pattern, so it's not just a super repetitive pattern that is the same thing over and over again. Still pretty repetitive, but at least there's some variation in it now. So yeah, guys, that is our melody out of the way. Altogether, it's going to sound like this. Cool. Sorry if I was like absolutely horrible at explaining things, but you know, I just was really, I don't know, I guess I was just pretty out of it today. My bad. But yeah, now that we have the melody out of the way, guys, we're gonna go over how I made the drums. Starting off, guys, we have the kick pattern, which is going to sound like this. Typically, I would explain to you guys how I made this, but I feel like this is a pretty easily, you know, interpreted. I don't know. It's like a pretty typical, like, just a very typical Jersey club kick bounce. We're not doing anything too crazy. Then, guys, we are going to add this rim sound on top of the kick. So yeah, that is basically the core of the whole beat, guys. Obviously, I am going to go a little past this and add some more like sauce and stuff on it. For the most part, this is really all you need if you want to keep it super simple. Next, guys, we have the 808 pattern, which is going to sound like this. Again, this could not be simpler. We're basically copy and pasting the bass pattern, but we are making it sort of like stabby instead of just, you know, one constant note. Then, guys, we come to the chant part of the beat. Chants are very important for Jersey club beats. So this is the first chant that we have. As you can see, I am playing around with the velocity a little bit. Not 100% necessary, but I do encourage you guys to do that if you want to kind of make your beats feel more authentic. Then, guys, we have the second chant, which is basically playing where the other chant is not. It's going to sound like this. Now, I like this chant. I'm glad that I used this one because it worked out. The beat sounds cool, but there's this one chant that is used in like pretty much every single Jersey club beat where it's like a girl saying "but." I don't know. I couldn't find it. I even like went to SKAI TikTok account. I literally saw him break down like half of the songs that he's ever made, like right in front of me, and literally like the audio file that he used is just called "but." and I could not for the life of me find it. I wanted to even make this video like 2 weeks ago, honestly, like a very long time ago, and the only reason I waited this long is because I could not find the butt chant. The first sound we have, guys, is the bedrock sound effect. Literally everyone's heard this. You know, we're just doing the bedrock sound effect. Then, guys, we are adding the gunshot sound effect. Basically, like, you know, every time that the song transitions from like 8 or 16 bars. We are also adding the snap right here. The whip will play at the end of the 8 bars, and then the next 8 bars, the gunshot will play, and they kind of switch between each other. But this is what the whip sounds like. So yeah, guys, all together, this is what our drums are going to sound like. Yeah, there you go. That's the drums. Pretty cool. Now, guys, I'm going to go over structuring very quickly because you guys know I am just not a huge fan. Basically, the first 16 bars is going to be only the main chord progression and the bells. Then for the next 16 bars, it's basically the same thing, except we are going to bring in the bass. Oh my god. Dude, the voice crack so bad. What is with my voice right now, bro? Oh my god. Alright, this video is just going disastrously. After the first 32 bars, we are going to transition into like the second half of the song, which is just like the drum section. Basically, it's basically exactly what we had before, except we are throwing all of our drums in, and you know, we are sort of alternating. We are taking the flute sound in and out, as well as that second chord progression in and out, but for the most part, it's basically just drums. You guys can go crazier on the structuring, but you know, I just, for tutorial videos, it's not, you know, as important, I feel like. And then we have a super simple just like 8-bar outro, which is like the main chord progression, the bell, and the bass, and that is it. So yeah, guys, that is going to do it for this video. If you guys watched this video all the way through the end, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys who watch my videos all the way through. If you guys like this video, leave a like. If you didn't, don't. Remember, if you guys want this FLP, as well as all of my other tutorial FLPs, it is only $3. I will leave it linked down below. Also, remember to hit the subscribe button. I post videos 2 times a week on Wednesday and Friday, covering underground and up-and-coming artists, challenge videos, entertainment content, and more. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoy the video. Have a good day or night. Peace.